Welcome, everyone, to Wings of Insight. I'm Linda, and today we're sitting right between two eclipses. The one on February 17th, 2 days ago, and the one coming up on March the 3rd. March the 3rd, right? Or the 5th? Oh.
We'll stand corrected if it's wrong.
Yeah.
We've got some capable people.
Whatever. We're between two solar eclipses, so of course we're going to play with that energy a little.
Yeah.
This one that just passed, in the Western astrological system, this eclipse was in Aquarius, which talks about community, friendship, collective vision, all the ways we show up together. In the Vedic system, it carries a strong Saturn and Capricorn flavor, which brings in responsibility, structure, and the long-term path of our lives. Two systems, two lenses, one sky. I loved how both of these meanings felt true in different ways. So today's prompts are born right out of that contrast. We're going to be reading on how am I changing in my communities and which life structure is ready to change. My beautiful guest today is the wonderful reader and intuitive and writer, Debra Zachau. And together we'll be exploring what this eclipse might be asking of you in real practical terms. Take a breath, settle into your body, and let yourself receive whatever message is meant for you today. Welcome to Two Skies, One Eclipse.
Love that. You're so professional.
Oh, thank you.
I wish I was you.
I think that was the first time anybody's ever said that about me. I'm usually the queen of inappropriate.
No, you
Weird.
I love that. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see who's here.
We have Donna Ortiz with us today. Oh, and I think this is someone you know that
Spike moved on.
Spike was.
I think it was her dog.
Ah, dear, I'm so sorry, Donna.
Yeah.
We have CJ, Violets for Roses, Karmic Karen. And Jax is here, Mangled Unicorn. Hi there. Craig Dixon's here. Hi, Craig. Welcome. Let's see.
Candy Rocks.
Oh, hi, Candy Rocks. Welcome.
That's my Randy. That's my friend.
Yes. Hi, Randy. I've met Randy. And Maria, well, not like met, but we were in a class together. Maria Ruiz, welcome. And let me just get the banner up. There you go. We're going to be reading for you on the two prompts that are scrolling by. And the banner gives you the secret hashtag word to put in for the giveaway tool. So good afternoon, Barbara Crossfield. So hashtag grow if you want a reading.
So give me some examples of what each of those prompts mean. Like, how am I changing in my community? Or is it
showing up? How am I showing up? Like, is how I'm showing up going to change? Or after this eclipse, how am I showing up in my community? I can say for myself, some of the changes that have been going on is that I'm a lot less willing to cover other people's chaos, or I shouldn't say it like that. I'm a lot less willing to overfunction. Overfunction has been like what I've done my whole life. If something's going to work, I got to make sure that it works. And that's my job. Okay. In any group effort, that's my job. And it doesn't matter if I'm the it doesn't matter what my job was like supposed to be. But if I can see that a project is going off the rails, it's my job to make sure it's on, even though it's somebody else's job to actually do it. Okay.
That's it. Okay. That wasn't just being disciplined on yourself. It's like you reach over the table and grab somebody else's stuff and bring it in.
Because I can see that it's going belly up.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that means that I cross boundaries. And so I am learning to step back and say, not my circus, not my monkeys. And if the project fails, then it fails.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I don't invest so much of myself in the outcome anymore. The process has become just as important to me as the outcome ever was. That's one of the things that I'm learning now. It started before the eclipse, but like maybe like a week or so. So I don't know. And how and what life structure is ready to change? Well, pretty much that life structure that I'm the one that has to carry everything. I'm learning to delegate. So yeah, how do you show up in your communities, in your groups, in your families, in the areas where you work with others? And
so you're asking the audience to have input on this?
No. This is what we're going to read on for them.
For each one. Okay. I'm going to use my numbers then.
Yeah.
I've got a bag full of numbers.
A bag full of numbers?
Yeah, I bought them off Amazon. They're just fun numbers. Uh-oh, I got a mirror. I got to go back in. Is this mirrored? It is.
No, it's not. I see it clearly.
What number is that?
7.
Okay.
And the other one was 64.
Yeah. Okay. So.
No, you're fine.
See, what I do, how I work is that I need a pointer to the room of knowing. So a lot of people jump and out there and pick things up and they come, all that stuff. I don't trust that. I do that, but I don't trust that because I'm too creative and imaginative and I can make things up. So to ensure I don't make things up, I use my tarot cards. I use your birthday number. I use whatever it is. And today I'm going to be using a number from 1 to 100 in my little bowl here. And that's going to be my pointer into the room of knowing. You've heard it here first. This is the first time.
I love it. Because before I do readings, I always start with a prayer to please allow me to be a clear messenger. Please help me remove all of my anything that I might put it. I mean, it's not exactly how I say it, basically I just ask for help in removing myself.
And that's a great prayer, but not for me, only because God will put up this little answer over here, right? And then I go out, it's like Squirrel, that movie, Squirrel, and they say, oh, Deb, we just got to get you something tangible. But I admire that. I mean, I do my prayers and I do my centering and things like that before a show. But I admire you so much.
That's exactly right, Jax. Be the vessel, you are the vessel. The image I use is a hollow reed, so that the message may pass through me, and I can transmit it and contain it without. I don't want to use the word contaminating, but
that's it.
Yeah, I don't want to add anything of myself into the message. I just want the message to come straight through. So yeah, that is a skill that takes some time. And Deb, I gotta tell you, that is such a cool way to do it. I've never heard of that. I mean,
Yeah. I think you do it more than you I mean, you work with Oracle.
Yeah,
Anything can be an Oracle.
Yeah. A lot of the messages that I get though when I pull a card, they're from the art. They're from like something will hook my eye and then and my brain and then the information starts coming in. And and when it happens like that, I know I can trust it,
Yeah.
So that's very cool. So I want to just double check how many people we've got. We've only got 14 people who put in #girl. Were these weird prompts, you guys? Is that like, are you uncertain about the prompts? I thought they were cool, but I can see now, having talked about it with Debra, I can see now that they were maybe a little
abstract.
Yes, thank you. That's the word. Because you know what?
It's your show. We could change it.
We can, can't we? Hang on a second here. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I mean, I'll be here, but.
While you're away, metaphorically. Oh, Maria feels grateful.
Oh, hi, Maria.
Yay. Naomi, Phillips, Leah, Mega. Everybody, Dreamweaver's home. Hello. Lulu, 1010, the quiet flame.
Oh, hi, Lulu.
Love these.
Oh, Lulu, I forgot to mail your, Lulu won a deck, a tarot deck from me on Saturdays, at Saturday's members meeting. And I was supposed to mail that on Tuesday, and I have not yet done so. It's, but I will. Hang on just a sec.
How's the week been for everybody? Here we are Thursday, went through an eclipse. Did anything magical happen? I'd love to hear it. Oh, and while we're taking a break, I have something special coming up next week.
Oh,
it is. I get to host Robert or Bob Ginsberg, and he's the founder of the Forever Family Foundation. It's worldwide, and all of you mediums or aspiring mediums, please come in, because the mediums that qualify and get certified by him, you are very well supported in your business. I'll say it that way, because it's rigorous and it's wonderful. And he has a lot of free things for grief, and it's just a wonderful. So foreverfamilyfoundation.org, you can find out the information. He has a book out, The Medium Explosion, which he addresses that there's so many mediums out there that's why he made this very stringent, it's very interesting protocol for mediums. Now, also, he is on surviving death. Is that right? Surviving life, surviving death. Anyway, on Netflix, it's that series, and it's the one on signs, because he lost his daughter years ago, and her sign to him of many was his kitchen's lights did this dance, a pattern dance. And then he called the electrician, because he's like, he's not into that, but he was into that when things like that started. But here's the cool part. He and his wife Fran would go to grief workshops and grief counseling groups, and they'd want to talk about the afterlife. Bob would bring up the afterlife because of all these signs, and the moderator would go, no. We don't we're just talking about the grief. And so that's why he started the foundation. So I do hope you'll join me.
I'm having a really hard time getting this together.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll just,
you know what? Why don't we just pick people and pull cards?
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm going.
But we can also, use it at a starting point. I haven't checked to see. I was jibber jabbering so much. I haven't checked to see if anybody was put any comments in.
No, not yet.
Oh, thank you, Mangled Unicorn, for putting my information up there, you little cutie pie. I'm impressed that you got all those stars in there. I got to learn how you did that.
Maria, I love you so much.
I always wave to the TV and throw kisses. Oh my gosh, I love you.
Isn't that sweet?
Yes.
I love you so much. And let's see. Okay, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do today. All of a sudden, I just feel like very, very sort of airy-fairy. And oh, here, Lulu wants to know if there's a link to join.
Yes, there's a link to join your channel, right? And
well,
my channel.
I'm not sure what she's talking about. Are you talking about that course with Mr. Ginsburg?
Oh, or join a channel. Oh, the website is, I'll put it in the chat.
Oh, good. But I have seen your announcement for that, and that was like very cool. And I absolutely
out. .org.
I will not distract.
That would be it. And of course, the dot isn't. It's the period, but I can't. I think it's Forever Family Foundation instead of the Forever Family Foundation, but you'll find it.
Yeah.
Oh, the mediumship course. I don't know. There are, as far as courses, he doesn't give courses. He doesn't teach it. He brings in mediums to go through the protocol. That's what we're going to talk about on next Wednesday. So join us. It's going to be at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. And it's going to be live, so you can ask the questions. And I've got Sarah from Hibiscus Healings doing the chat, so I don't have to be distracted. You know how you get.
Oh, okay. Here.
Okay, what? That's it.
What is one small thing I can do today that my future self will thank me for? Wait a second here.
Oh, that's a good one. That's juicy.
That's what I thought. That's one. Hang on, I'm just copy pasting it in here. And then the second one is, what is one small way I can show up for someone else today? Yeah, those were too thinky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's a new prompt.
Yay. On your feet.
I thank God Gerald's got a show going on right now. If he was here, he'd probably be appalled. No, Linda's not an overachiever. Okay, so here's the oh wait, where am I? Okay. Here's the new protocol. Here's the new marching orders. The new prompts are, the second one is, what is one small way I can show up for someone else today? And the answer to that is always be kind, but okay. What is one small thing I can do today that my future self will thank me for? And again, be kind. No, Jennifer, you're not late. You're not late. You're not late at all. Because you know what?
We just started.
Yeah. Linda just our shit together. So we're just starting now. So, okay. So we're reading on the 2 prompts. And I will be flipping us around, and we will start #grow if you want a reading from slightly ditzy Linda, and very thoughtful and organized Debra.
Oh yeah, set me up. You're setting me up.
No, I'm not. Are
You
you
are setting me up.
Okay, hang. Oh, you know what? See, I really am so scattered today. Where's the music? Here we go. Wow. Okay. Oh, I wish I had one of those little special effects things like Diane G has. She can make farts and meows and all kinds of
Oh my
things.
gosh.
Lulu.
10.
Congratulations, Lulu. Just let me write your
Gotta
name.
write this down.
I got it. And next we have, I think we'll draw 4 to start with. Right, Wanda? Yeah. Wanda was singing earlier. Oh my goodness, I'm not even going to try that. User. You know, you can change your name, you know, on YouTube, right? I don't know how many people know that, but you can. Once every 2 weeks.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can. Yep. So if you don't like the way your name shows up, you go, Maria, congratulations. Maria's grateful. And our last one for this round. But yeah, all of you who don't like the way your names show up, you can go change it. Leah.
Leah.
Congratulations, Leah. Please, everybody, say hi in the chat if your name's been picked, just so we have. Why does it always, it goes loud when I hit stop, it goes loud for a second and then.
Oh, it's just rebelling.
Just drives me crazy. Okay. So yeah, please say, oh, there we are. There's user, and there's Maria, and hang on for a second here. Your name is Ro. Okay. Pierrette's here. Hi, Pierrette. Leah is here, and Lulu. Okay. You can absolutely change your username. You go to my channel, because you have a channel. Even if you don't have a channel, you have a channel. That's how YouTube organizes itself. And you can change your username in your channel thingies. Google it. I mean, it's easy to do. Because that's how my username matches how my channel name matches my name, because that certainly is not what YouTube gave me. Okay.
Oh yeah, right.
Not what YouTube gave me. I changed it. And you can do that too. It will have to be unique. All right. So if your name is Mary Smith, it may end up being Mary Smith, 7, 8, 9, 10, but that's better than Zephod Bibelbrox, right? So, okay, Lulu. I've got 3 decks in front of me, Lulu. I've got What We've Forgotten, I've got the Oracle of Oneness, and I got a new deck that was a gift to myself. I gave it to myself. It was my gift to me for my birthday, because I thought, I haven't had a new deck in a long time.
Lulu, that picture of you is so beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Those eyes. What? What did you see? What did you see that
I was talking about the sound effects that Diane G has on her channel.
Yeah. I don't think so.
She doesn't like the farts. She just gets them off the side. I can't tell you how disappointed I am to hear that you're not actually making those farts. But
Oh,
I will get over it. Okay, Lulu, what is something that you can, small thing, okay, that you can do today that future Lulu will be so happy that you did and will thank you for it? And I'm using the Sacred Rebels deck. My new deck. It's big. It's really
yeah, those big ones are tough.
I don't like that. But it gives good readings. Huh. Your future self will thank you for naming your feelings, okay? For looking at your feelings, for examining your feelings, for beginning to get in touch with your feelings. This card says, what do you feel? You, Lulu, what do you feel? Start looking at that and start, I don't want to say living your life by it because, you know, some days I'm in a bad mood. I'm not going to live my life like I'm not going to live my life like that, like being mean to people just because I feel grouchy. I mean, that's just childish. But I think the card is talking about getting to know yourself and getting to know your feelings and learning yourself that way instead of not judging, you know, not judging, just acknowledging their existence and acknowledging that that's how you feel and deciding what you're going to do about it and how your life can change based on how your activities can change, how the people around you can change based on how you feel. So good luck with that, Lulu. How about you, Debra?
Okay, what about how can I show up for other people? You get that 68. This is telling me that someone's going to need you to be orderly and grounded because they're not. And whether they tell you they're not or not, just make sure that your correspondences aren't too out there or, you know, like inside jokes that somebody's just not going to catch, that type of thing. So 68 is all about that. Just a second. Right. And I believe that this person can be come in right out of the blue. Like it could even be when you call for service, you know, customer service person. They really will need you to be orderly with your question, that type of thing. And that will benefit you today.
Not like me today, okay? Scrambling for calls.
Oh, it's all good.
Thanks, Lulu, for
Thanks, Lulu,
for participating with us in this and letting us read for you. We appreciate that. And next we have
user.
Oh, Row. Okay, Row. Oh, it was magic. It just happened. You go first.
Okay, thank you. And that's the question is, I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I'm gonna one small thing you can do. Oh, yes, this is great. The number you got was 31. So it's really important for you to think about yourself. You have permission to think about yourself in a creative way, but express creatively. So if you're having kind of a weird day, a bummed out day or whatever, do something creative and it'll just snap you right out of it. Then you won't go down that rabbit hole. I'm talking, and I saw the future self. Yeah, you won't go down that rabbit hole where a blah beige day turns into two blah beige days. Creativity.
I like boring. I hate beige.
I like quiet.
Yeah,
I
me
like
too.
quiet.
Me too. I like peace and quiet, and the less that happens in my life, the happier I am.
Yeah.
I want to, before I answer the second prompt for Ro, I want to point out some feedback from Lulu that in her line of work, 68 is heavily relied upon.
Uh-huh. Isn't that interesting?
I think it's a section of some legislation or something. I'm not entirely sure, but there you go. Okay.
Thank you for that feedback. It's always fun to hear.
Okay, Ro. What is a way that you can show up for someone else today? And the card that I pulled from you is from the Oracle of Oneness, which is, and this is about a small way, okay? But this is so sweet. This is really quite lovely. And it says, find a rainbow of possibilities in every storm. This doesn't mean that somebody says, oh, my mom died yesterday, and you go, oh, well, just think of all the things. Don't be doing that, okay? Because like that's just so weird and so cruel. because a parent dying isn't a storm, it's a cataclysm, okay? It's an apocalyptic cataclysm emotionally for everybody, whether you liked them and you got along with them or not. So, but a small way to show up for people is to find possibilities in every storm, to be positive, in other words, and not to let their grind involve you necessarily, you know? To be able to reflect back to them that there is more than the storm that they're undergoing right now, you know? There's more. Sometimes just people need to be reminded because they're so overwhelmed. So
there's something I saw once where a lady lost her husband and she was finding her way out of the hospital. And she said to herself, there are thousands of people in the world feeling exactly the way I'm feeling. So she didn't feel alone in that moment. So that's a good reminder.
And here's some feedback from Ro. For some reason, I've been seeing 44 everywhere recently. That would be Deb's department, not mine.
Yeah.
My dad passed last year. Oh, so it's been a year. It's been a tough time for Mom and me. Yeah, the first year is awful, Ro. The first year is so bad. The second year is a little better. The third year is quite a bit better than the first. And by year 5, you can take a deep breath and talk about it and think about it without dissolving. That was my experience. Your mileage may vary.
Yeah, I love that. The 44 tells me that I'm just going to say it. It feels like you have been the one to chop wood, carry water for you and your mom. You're the structure. You feel responsible for the outcome of her happiness now, even more so, and setting things in motion that's supportive of your future, that type of thing. But remember, your other number is to do something creative. So when 44 gets to be hard, then you know you need that 3 to come in and doing something new with the 131, doing something new. So got that.
Yeah, don't expect to feel normal for 3 years or so. And I know lots of people say, oh, I was just fine after 6 months. Well, I don't believe you, but okay. I just smile and nod and say, okay, that how lovely for you. That wasn't what was true for me.
Oh, she was saying the last one she was here. She was saying that
What?
I have to use my computer instead of my monitor. My monitor broke.
That one?
He says, yeah, it's been true. A burden felt very heavy. That's fine. The message we have for you today is grab yourself a cake mix from the and make a cake, and then YouTube to decide how to decorate it or something. It doesn't matter what you do, it's that you do.
Yeah.
Out of and not plan it. Just, well, you can plan it all you want, but don't plan it for tomorrow. Do it today.
Yeah.
Something, even if you want to write something, do the framework for that creative part for that today. It'll snap out of it.
Yeah.
Give you a breather.
Yeah. Okay. Next we have Maria's Grateful. Thanks, Ro, for playing. How's your life going with us? Oh, and I wave my magic mouse, and here we go. All right, Maria, one small thing you can do today that your future self will thank you for. I love that question. My eyes keep going over here looking for that last little friggin' mouse that's been but I think they're all gone now. I think they're all gone since the pest control guy came last week. I think they're all gone because there was no little tiny poops under the budgie cage this morning, and because I have to sweep twice a day. And yeah, I think they may all be gone. Oh, Maria, you have the Raccoon King.
Beautiful.
It's not the Raccoon King. The card is called Crossroads. And when Amy Miranda was on Gerald's show, he interviewed her. Oh my God, that was like the best present ever, is like talking to her. I asked her about this card because it was so like, why a raccoon? Well, it has to do with shamanism. This card, a small thing that you can do today that your future self will thank you for. This is about being at a crossroads. This is about choosing. Okay, now I'm going to just read intuitively. This is about choosing the weird, choosing the unusual, choosing the thing that you normally would not choose. If you would normally choose to have tea, have a cup of coffee today, or a glass of wine. I know. If you would normally make yourself bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich for lunch, have a cheese and pickle sandwich, or fry an egg. And do you see what I mean? Just choose minor things differently. Learn to, is this about learning? Is this about learning? Partly it's about learning, and mostly it's about overcoming fear. Oh, mostly this is about overcoming fear of change, Maria. Mostly this is about you getting used to making little changes in your life so the big changes don't freak you out and send you like sideways. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, shaking up the patterns and just whatever you do, you always do the same way. I'm like, I have no idea, but whatever you always do the same way, or the habits that you have, do something different. Just, in harmless little ways. Nobody's asking you to go out and buy a new car or something. but harmless little things that you can do differently just for the sake of learning change. Cool. Okay.
Mhm.
Never had a message like that before. That is so cool. I hope that was helpful to you, Maria. Go ahead, Debra.
All right. So you have a number here that's quite interesting. It's 97. And that's asking me to tell you about your vast knowledge of your history in this life and past lives, as well as metabolizing that to the higher principles. So as far as showing up for someone else, if you're do you know if Maria does this for a living? Is she an advisor as well?
No.
Oh, okay. It feels like someone's going to come to you and really need that insight. And so when they going through something, whatever it might be, you're going to have, this might be the crossroads thing, you're going to have something come into your mind that is going to be your signpost into the room of knowing for that person. And it's going to be come out of the blue, something that you wouldn't normally address. But that's your intuition coming in loud and clear. So you speak through that, and that'll help another person.
Hi, Missy Nelson. Welcome. Maria says, I understand they're having me shift in small ways for different results, and that includes change for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Just small things, just to get different results and see how you feel. And maybe that also to get ready for bigger changes, though. Like, that was pretty clear to me. That was pretty clear that was part of the message, is getting ready for bigger changes.
I try every so often when I can remember it to brush my teeth with my non-dominant hand.
God, isn't that frustrating?
Helps your brain. But it's a mess. It's a lovely mess.
I start every day with some cross-body exercises, like just, and it's not like, no, this is not CrossFit training. Trust me. Okay. I don't do that stuff. This is just sitting on the edge of the bed and crossing my left hand to touch my right knee and my right hand to touch my left knee. And I do that for 90 seconds. And there's some other things. You're just moving my head around and tracking my eyes and stuff. And that's really helpful. That's it's called primitive reflex integration. And it's been really helpful in a lot of different ways and on a lot of different levels. You're very welcome, Maria. Now, magic. Look, did you see that?
What?
You're first now.
I'm first. Oh, okay, Leah. So
it happened.
Again, we have the oddest number in the world of numbers, and it's 21. 21. So the 1 is all about you, and the 2 is all about someone else. So that's what you can do for yourself, is start creating independent thought, thinking, ideas, and with the filter of sharing it with others. That's how I would interpret this, the 21, which is 3, very creative. So if you are able to practice that today or the next couple of days, where you come up individually, something very unique, 1 is very unique, it's the beginning of something, and then either employ another person to work on a project with you, or ask for your guides to come in and do meditation against it. So you're involving other people into your dream, into your idea, that's going to help. Even sharing an idea with someone else, for instance, you'll come across a video on YouTube when you're doom scrolling, and and all of a sudden your friend Karen will come in to your mind. And so please try and figure out, oh, that video might need to go to Karen, right? That type of thing. So once that happens, there's new avenues of contact and topics that come in that you can grow upon for the future. What?
I said I shouldn't tease her.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to boop her snoot, and she's trying to snip my fingers in half. Leah, what you can do, small things you can do for others today, is focus on the light.
Thank you.
Wearing feathers. Ouch! See, she gets her revenge.
She got it back. Got you back.
She did. She did. Focus on the light. That's how you can show up in a small way for someone else today. So when someone comes to you and, I mean, I don't know, maybe you don't connect with them very well, or you don't work with them very well, or it's somebody you don't know well, or it's somebody you don't like very much, or they're just feeling so bad today that they're really negative, focus on the light. Just focus on the light within yourself. Focus on the light within them. Make the connection that way. I like that. That's very helpful. That's about compassion, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This is a good deck. I like it. Okay. And Leah was our last reading from this round. So let me get the screen and the music, because we can't do this without Kitty falling down the stairs. And we are going to draw 4 more names, and those will be the last for today. Bunny Rabbit-orama. Love your username. And please say hi in the chat when you hear your name drawn. And let's see. Johanna Lula. Great name.
I would have massacred that name.
Well, no, actually, that's not true. And Missy Nelson, congratulations, Missy. Please say hi.
Oh, I saw Craig in there. I didn't see you in the chat.
Yeah, Craig's here, yeah.
Ah, hello, Craig.
And Akila's here too. Jennifer P.
She's your neighbor.
Jennifer P, please come on down. Say hi in the chat. Oh, it didn't do it that time. Well, that's weird. Okay. So much for all of my careful theories about StreamYard behavior. Okay. There's Jennifer. Oh, it absolutely is a favorite child. I completely love that kitty down the kitty down the stairs is what it's called. All right. I mean, I joke about that, but that's actually the title of the song, is Kitty Down the Stairs. So we have Missy and we have Jennifer P. And let's see, who am I looking for? I'm looking for Johanna Lula and Bunny Rabbit-orama. Let me just, oh, here we go. There's, and I'm scrolling. Oh, you're on the left coast, Jennifer. Okay. So am I. Yeah, I'm on the left coast. Left, right. Don't need anything, Jennifer. I'm just waiting for Johanna Lula to tell me she's here. I have Bunny Rabbit. I have you, Jennifer. I have Missy Nelson. So I'm just waiting for word from Johanna that she's here. I should take this banner down because this is the last round of readings. We're not going to be doing any more readings after this today. Bye, Jack. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
I don't see Jennifer Lula or Johanna Lula. Sorry. Okay, well, we'll just read on the 3 that we have. Okay. Bunny, what is one small way you can show up, small thing you can do for yourself today that your future self will thank you for? And I promise I won't say fold the laundry.
Full what?
Fold the laundry.
Oh.
So there's some new people who've come in. Hampton Music Man, Hampton MPLS. I'm not exactly sure how to say your name. And Susan Greer. This is our last round of readings. We're not going to be drawing any more readings, any more names for readings. But
sometimes the advice for others is you can adapt to give you a new idea about things.
Ro is in Africa and it's 1 a.m. where they are. So they're leaving to go and have a good night's sleep, I hope. Bye, Ro, and thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
See, here's another emotion. Here's another emotion thing. This is interesting that the emotion stuff is coming out because this card, this is from the Oracle of Oneness, and it says, make your own emotions a priority. Bunny Rabbit. I'm not even going to say anything about that because this clearly, it's self-explanatory. There's your foot. There's your foot standing on what looks like could be very uncomfortable ground, kind of sharp, pebbly stuff. Make your own emotions a priority.
That's
walking on, I just took a second look. They're walking on eggshells. Does that resonate at all with you, Bunny? And also anybody else in the chat? Because the readings are not necessarily just for Bunny. They're general readings, and that means we all can learn from this. If you're walking on eggshells, prioritize your own emotions. Make your own emotions a priority. Oh, I hope that's helpful to you.
And
oh, I see that.
She says it's crazy accurate. So I want to talk about the other side of walking on eggshells. It increases your intuition. You become very keen on what people need, to anticipate someone's need. We did this a lot as kids. We learned when to speak, when not to speak. So it's a real good way to cope with the world. And it feels like there is, it feels like your knowledge and creativity. So here's I got the 93 for you today. So that's telling me the 9 is all about your history, You're a legacy maker. You won't, and even past life stuff, but this life for sure. So you're carrying a burden of your family of origin in this life. And what Spirit is asking you to do is to maybe be a little creative with how you express that. It feels to me, I'm going to grab a card or two, because it feels to me like you're in it for survival. You're doing, it's not like, yeah, we come along, we say, oh no, value this. You got to get, don't walk on eggshells. And I'm saying that's a very good survival skill for us, is to realize. And so, and I know mine is how I can help how you can help someone else. And I think how you can help someone else is by this message. I think this message is a lot for a lot of people. And so don't think you're less spiritual or got to get better at praying or manifesting or meditating because I feel like I'm just walking on eggshells. That's a skill a human develops to survive. So identify the eggshells is one. And then use your creativity to navigate around that. And then after the crisis is over, your declaration to truth is, I'm not going to go back into the room of eggshells. And that's when you have your choice point, is after this, right? And either you're going to give that message to someone else today, or you're going to take it and we're going to share this with the world, and someone else is going to take this. But the card that comes back is, don't give up. Success is right around the corner for you. So I think we caught someone in the middle of something. And I think it's going to be just don't give up about it. Success is literally right around the corner. But as you're in it, make it a spiritual practice.
Yeah. Yeah, we learn to walk on eggshells when we're kids because that's how we learn to navigate if we have parents that are unregulated, shall I say.
And then co-workers and landlords, and we learn.
Yeah,
and it was awful, but it was. I'm here today, and I have a perfect life. So, but yeah.
It's a very, very useful tool because what it is intuition. Okay, you learn to read the patterns of the people around you. You learn to read. You learn to smell how things are going when you're like 4 years old, and you learn to navigate that. So you learn to shrink yourself, which is not really very healthy for a child. But as an adult, you're not a child anymore. You have more choices and more autonomy and hopefully more independence. So Bunny Rabbit says, it is helpful. It took me all day to talk myself off the ledge. I'm in a difficult position right now. Yeah, I can smell that.
Yeah, don't give up.
You're not going to get that card.
That's the 9. Yeah, don't give up. Success is right around the corner. And then after the crisis is over, so don't try and declare inside a crisis.
Yeah, don't be.
Add the added weight of saying, well, I'm never going to be, this will never happen again or whatever. I mean, that it can help you get through. But on the other side of it, action needs to happen. That's when you say no more. You go back to that person and say, I'm not going to be able to keep a friendship with you or this or that because of that. After you're off the ledge. God bless you, though, sweetheart. We're all here for you.
Good luck. Bunny. Missy Nelson. Did you get that when you were a kid, Missy? Did people say to you, well, Missy, you're first, Debra?
Okay, so what can you do today that your future self will thank you for? Let's see what we got. Got 15, 15, 1 and 5. So independent. So in your imagination today, what Spirit is asking you to do is take a break from your normal, well-worn neural pathway thinking and set aside 10 minutes and imagine yourself as an independent person that can do anything they want to do. And I mean it. This is really important to figure out where you want to go. And as you're trying to manifest or figure out where you want to be. So it's like sometimes writing the book means going to the end and writing that first. And that's sort of what I'm asking you to do. And then move towards the towards the 5, where it's going to give you options on how to be that ending of the story. So if you could take 15 minutes or more on that, where it's a quiet room, completely quiet, and then ask yourself, there's a lot of times people think I'm saying, you've always wanted to go to Africa, right? And I want to go to Africa. When really, now that you're older, you may not want to go to Africa. But what you do want to do is have a different scenery. You need different scenery, which might mean an afternoon in a different city. You see how it reverse engineers that way. So I'd like you to do that exercise, and it's going to open up some new things for you.
That's a very, very, that's very cool because the card that I have for you about things that you can do for the people around you, for the people that you can show up for, is to remember about cycles. Okay. What cycle are they in? Are they in a cycle of fear and anger? Are they in a cycle of okay, so this is about patterns. All right, this is about repeating things that repeat. So cycles and patterns. If you can show up for someone today, being aware of the cycle that they're in and the cycle that you're in. So at what point can you meet them in awareness? Your cycle right now is one where you really don't want to have too much to do with people, isn't it? Hi, Joyful Journey. Yeah, Missy, your cycle feels like you just don't really want to be with other people. So maybe that's the best maybe that's your point of contact with others. What you can show up for other people today is to show up being aware that you don't really want to be there, and giving yourself some grace and giving them grace too, that this is a fraught situation for you. Hang on just a second here. I'm going to pull another card because this is layers to this. Sorry.
Missy had said I did, and I don't understand what that response is.
She was answering my question when I said, do people in her life talk to her and go like, well, Missy? And she said, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, she did. Okay. Here's something to go with cycles. Venture beyond the familiar. This is an old-fashioned telescope, okay? It's got gears and it's got like spinny things and it's all manually operated. You're not looking at a screen at all. You're putting your eye to it and you're looking, and look at what you're looking at. You're looking at something completely new and different that is filled with divine light. So, cycles. You're in a cycle. Venture beyond the familiar. I don't have a lot of advice for you, Missy. I trust that you know what that means for yourself, and that you can apply it for your own self, in your own way, in your own life. I hope that was helpful. It was confusing for me to read. Annie Bear, hi. Hi, Joyful Journey. And our last reading for the day is for Jennifer. Magic is afoot. Hide your eyes. Don't look. And I have to read first now. Jennifer, what is one small thing you can do today that your future self will thank you for? I don't know. Let's find out. Missy, I would appreciate feedback on that if you have any. If you don't, that's okay, because sometimes it won't land today. It may land tomorrow or the day after. But my email is in the show description, and you can email me, and I will reply. It might take me a day because I don't always look at it first thing in the morning. A small thing that you can do today that your future self will thank you for is amplify healthy connections and release harmful ones. This requires you to use your discernment, Jennifer. How do you define a harmful connection? I know. How do you define a healthy connection? And then work on releasing them. So that's very positive. I love that for you.
$37. Sevens are always very magical, but they can get you in trouble. Just as easy. So it depends on what you're focused on. So this is one small thing you can show up for someone else. This is how you can show up for someone else, is being spiritually based and keeping your own. Don't trauma bond. No trauma bonding. Just move into what spirit wants you to speak to with that. And it will be a very creative way of doing it. It'll be quick and easy and fast. So if someone calls you in the next couple of days and wants they need advice or something like that, try not to say, oh, I went through that too. Sometimes that comforts people. They say, meaning you're not alone. But what Spirit is saying here is what you can give to that person is their own experience, fully viewed and addressed in that way. So that's what you can give to someone else.
That's lovely. That's really lovely. Debra, I am really excited about your show coming up with Robert.
Yes, thank you.
Do you want to talk about that some more?
Yes, I do a little bit here. And I'm going to, my thumbnail, I got it up. Thumbnail and introduction is really short on my upcoming views. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited. He is going to talk to us about everyday miracles, but through other people, all the people that come in, and how uplifting his foundation is. If you run out of words of support, even if you don't run out of words for support, someone who's grieving, someone who's stuck, oh, please, it's free. It's, the whole stuff is free. Now, hiring a medium off of that is not free, of course. You need to honor that. But the mediums they have there have been certified in this just a rigorous protocol for that. But to learn more about that, Netflix has Surviving Death series. I get that mixed up with Sensing Murder. It's the same thing, I guess. If somebody dies.
Okay, all right.
Pam Coronado on the first Sensing Murder. She's a remarkable person and gives search and rescue those classes, remote viewing stuff. Oh my gosh, it's really quite nice. Anyway, but Surviving Death. So it's life after life. And so it's the one that says signs, and it's amazing the information you're going to start seeing correspondence, especially those of you that are mediums, and all of a sudden you feel the room's crazy and yelling at you, and you're getting all these vibes, and you think, oh, I'm so popular, everyone wants to talk to me. Well, let me tell you something. There were signs that someone needed to speak long before they started yelling at you. So it's remarkable. Anyway, I'm very excited. Wednesday at noon Pacific, and that is going to be 3 Eastern. I would love for you to show up, to come and show your support, and bring your questions. But go to the foundation, see what they have to offer, and if you have questions, like how you can serve the foundation. I mean, there's a way to do that. People can help out. So thanks for letting me say that. I appreciate it.
Of course. I'm excited because I know for a fact that there are people who are listening right now who are mediums and don't know it. Yeah. I don't know who you are, but I can smell you. Okay. No, I'm not joking. I mean, I said it in a funny way, but I'm absolutely serious. I know I can feel some of you are mediums. You don't know it yet. So if you feel like investigating that, ouch, I was faster than her this time. I won. Yes, please.
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say, watch the show next Wednesday at noon PST, 3 EST.
So I want to be clear, though, on one thing, that it's not like anything you've ever known before, because usually you get this hype. This guy just certifies mediums and all that stuff. It leads you to believe that he teaches mediumship. He doesn't. Some of the mediums that are genuinely certified, and it's a hard certification, let me tell you. It's really, really hard. But some of them would teach mediumship, but that is not the whole idea of the foundation. It's for the pedestrian. It's for you and me that lose our senses. We can't seem to hear God anymore because we're so deep in grief. That's where we can go. And of course, this channel, our channel, the community. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you for letting me say that. Yeah.
No problem. I want to remind people that I have a membership. Please, I am okay. I'm
thought I was.
I thought it was becoming a medium. Oh,
Ozempic.
That's right too. I didn't even realize it when I said it. Yes. So if you think this is fun, you'll love the membership, because we have a Discord. We have a private Discord server just for us, and some really interesting characters are on there. We have emojis, custom emojis for our membership, and it's cheap and it's fun, and it's a blast. We had a special Valentine's Day members meeting. Gerald was our special guest, and we did readings for everyone using all of our naughty decks. I only have one. I know you don't believe me, but I only have one naughty deck. Okay. And now Gerald, on the other hand,
interesting.
he has many. So we had a good time. And I have other things planned for the membership meetings that are coming up. this next month in March and April and May. I have a whole, I know it's hard to believe, right? Linda planned something. Oh, and so she's laughing at me. Oh my God. So yes, Lulu was there, and so was Diane, and the wand was very naughty. Yes, absolutely, the wand was very naughty. And we've come to the end of the show.
Yes.
So I want to thank everybody. I especially want to thank Debra for being here.
Oh, you're
thank
so
you
sweet.
all so much for spending part of your day with us. I love that we can do this together. If this brought you comfort or clarity, please give the video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with someone who might need a gentle nudge to honor their own changes. From my heart and from Debra's, thank you for being part of this community. Thank you for showing up. And thank you for letting your life keep evolving. Take good care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you next time on Wings of Insight. Bye-bye.
Love you all.
Love you.